Chrissy Swan Show.
I am obsessed with a certain celebrity couple, and sad news today.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
We're going to get to Katy Perry's triumphant Sydney debut. But first, we've got some sad music, Jack, some like a funereal vibe.
I've got my violins out.
I didn't know that you could play the viola. You're amazing. Is there anything you can't do?
No.
Actually, that'll be very handy for you when you have to be a full-time busker when the mic's alive and you don't know it. Which is going to happen soon. I love Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin. And as an extension of that, I love Gwyneth Paltrow and Brad, whoever she married, I'm not a huge fan of.
No, but we love Goop.
Yeah, we love Goop. And I just love that they've shown how to do relationships and the end of them and new ones and all of that with class and respect and kindness and love. I love that about them.
So do I. They have this approach to life, Swanee, and I know this, I'm not trying to trivialize breakups, but sometimes it's okay to be a little bit unserious. And I think that's what Gwyneth and Chris have done really well. Like, it's just life.
It's just life. It happens.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that all the good stuff didn't happen. That's the thing. That's what they've proven and that they show time and time again. So Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin, lead singer of Coldplay and the daughter of, Hollywood and television royalty, Don Johnson from Miami Vice and Melanie Griffiths from Working Girl. Amazing. They have apparently really broken up this time. I didn't know that they were an on-again, off-again situation.
Nor did I.
Gwyneth has absolutely given her seal of approval to Dakota Johnson. Dakota loves their kids, Chris Martin and Gwyneth's kids, and apparently it's over, and I'm sad as if I know them.
No, I think this is sad because I agree with you. They're a great couple. But hey, wait until they actually release a statement and tell us.
Well, will they? Is it anyone's business?
I think Chris would. I think he's that kind of guy. Like, he's a real open, honest, loving dude that he'd feel like to his Coldplay fans he has to share everything.
He's so loving, isn't he?
Yeah,
he just
very.
exudes that love and also self-acceptance. Like, he's like, yeah, I do this and I do that and this happened.
Correct. That's what makes me think of like, yeah, we broke up, but I still love her.
Yeah,
here's a new song.
True. I tell you what, Katy Perry kicked off her Australian tour last night in Sydney, and the reviews are in. Has not lost it.
Well, this is good to hear, Swanee, because let's be honest, I think she's lost it a little bit in the personality front, but it's good to hear she can still perform.
And I tell you, but I think the reports have been wrong. Because one critic was there and he said, now that I see the weird robot dance and the flying luck dragon and all of that, it all makes sense in context of the show, of the performance.
Okay, so we need to be there in the arena, not judging it on TikTok.
Yes. And if you're wondering why she looks so fresh, you're not going to die wondering. She's happy to tell you.
We're all in this together. I've been up since 5 a.m. too. Daisy was like, wake up, Mom. There's no such thing as jet lag. You can't tell that I'm tired because I got fresh botox for Australia. I'm so happy to be in Australia for a whole entire month.
A whole month. How heaven.
It's great, Swan. And you know what I do like? That she's going to every city. She's not leaving out Perth or Adelaide or Brizzy.
Exactly. So get ready. She's coming for you.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
I've got a little White Lotus feud update for you.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I've done that thing that I always do.
What's
the
that?
TV show that I start it because of peer pressure, frankly, from you and the world. I start it and then I don't know, make some pumpkin scones, mop the floor, leave rubbish in my boot, And then I forget to ever go back and finish it. And that's what's happened with White Lotus.
You tried, but the ship
really
sailed now.
tried.
Don't stress, Swanee.
And you know what? I saw 2 episodes. I know enough to comment on the 3 friends that travel together and all of that bizzo.
You
I
got
know
the
enough.
gist.
I know enough about Walter Goggins and Amy Lou Wood, who play I'm guessing, like a washed-up older guy and his young ingenue girlfriend with the big gappy teeth.
Spot on.
Straight after filming, the feud rumours began and there was unfollowing, etc., I seem to remember.
Yeah, Goggins unfollowed Amy Lou, which seemed weird. Like, he seems a bit too old to play in that field of Instagram unfollowing.
I agree. And I just excused that as, someone else must run his socials. Anyway, they have reunited for only the second time since the White Lotus are wrapped for a photo shoot with Variety. I reckon the whole point of this is to just go, shh.
Yes.
And Walter Goggins, who is an older gent and has been around the block many, many times, has said that, listen, this is just what I do when I finish something, when I wrap something. I just need some space.
Okay.
And I get that. The older you get, the less people you need. May I offer you a tidbit on Walter Goggins?
Please.
Walter Goggins and his wife Nadia Connors live in a 1920s Scottish hunting lodge in the Hudson Valley in New York. This house is unbelievable.
Is it isolated from the city, Swanee?
It is set on 125 acres, which tells you all you need to know about his personality.
It does.
And it was previously untouched for over 100 years. And they have lovingly and meticulously and breathtakingly stylishly overhauled it. Google it, if you will.
I will, Swanee. I will. And I think that plays into what he said there. That set of the White Lotus, they're all living together in Thailand for 6 months or in villas close by. All the young kids would just be partying every night once they wrap. He would be used to just an absolute sanctuary, not dealing with people like me on their 700th martini at 3 a.m. saying, well, to come and party with us. We're in Thailand.
What's wrong with you? You're not that old.
YOLO.
And in another little piece of news, one of the Gallagher brothers, I'm going to say Noel,
Yes.
has been spotted on a train.
He looks so depressed, man.
The thing is this, though. He is the right level of famous. I'm surprised that somebody took a photo and recognised him because he is in the right level of famous to a certain demographic where instead of seeing him and going, oh, there's Oasis rock legend, you say, oh, there's a guy that looks exactly like Noel Gallagher.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Totally. And a lot of young, 20-year-old somethings on the London District line or people in their teens, kids, they wouldn't even really clock onto it.
They would not. There'd all be people my age. And if I saw that guy, I'd go, wow, I wonder what his life has been looking so much like Noel Gallagher. But I just would never have thought that he was on a train. But also, chin up, mate.
You got a lot of money, brother. It's not all bad. And if
maybe.
if you don't want to do these upcoming shows, don't do them.
Exactly. You're allowed to say no.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.